fight. Like, what's the point of bringing a gun? Are you that scared that you can't beat that person that you gotta pull out a gun and scare them and make everybody else run off? Or that you gotta end their life or shoot something off on them? I mean, it makes no sense. It's no point. It takes over a lot of people. Just the fact they're losing their loved ones, the kids. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard losing your child or your boyfriend or whatever you want to call it. I mean, I really don't understand. I don't understand it. I think it needs to stop. Just the fact it's like every other month someone's dead. It's like if you count them off, it's more than a handful dying each year.
Well, let me ask you this: how many of your friends, like, probably like the past 2 years, have gotten killed or?
Without the past 2 years,
I say about 6.
In 2 years.
In 2 years.
And they all lived in New York City?
Yeah. Probably 6. Probably less, probably more.
Well, how many have been, like, not killed, but, like, they've been hospitalized or injured or?
Too many to even name.
It's like
more people is, like, shot but not killed than people have been, who are getting shot and then dying.
Retaliation.
Yeah.
It's like if you shoot somebody, if they survive, you gotta still look out because they're coming back for you. They want you dead.
And then it's like they say, okay, we're going to stop the violence, we're going to stop the guns and fighting. But if you fight somebody and you beat them up, they're going to want to come back and fight you because you beat them up. And then the guns come into it, or blades, because now everybody carry blades or everybody have a gun. So the violence is never going to stop because this just keep on, stuff just keep on happening and happening in New York City.
Violence is a big thing because we all have this East Side P-Way and South Side and all that stuff, and if it starts between two of the sides, then you end up getting killed, and you could be walking at the wrong place at the wrong time and end up getting shot, and you don't have anything to do.
I think, like, it's real bad because every day somebody new is, like, dying, and I think people could just help us by not letting people have guns on them, because when people do got license to carry guns, they think that they could just use it whenever they want, and that's what I think about it.
People is dying from violence, like gun violence, gangs, drugs.
The past year or two, have you lost to violence?
1, 2, 3.
For their kids, due to the fact their parents are probably hustling in the streets. Their mom is probably prostituting, strung out on drugs, whatever the circumstance may be. However, all you're doing is setting that path for your child to follow. But when you're setting that path, what do you look back on? What do you fall back upon? You know what I mean? So, like, it really affects us. It really does. For those who want to make it far out of work or just want to go beyond our careers and stuff, I think it puts a hold on us. It really does, because it has us think, or not even think, some feel belittled or betrayal as though they can't do it because of the circumstances or where they're from. Poverty, politics, wars, the economy, financial problems. It's just like so much. It's so much. It's going on and on and on and on. And it's hard to find a job, so the only thing in the street for people to find a job is turn to drugs and sell them. So that's like, you saying, why would I turn to drugs and sell drugs? I could be a boy. Why can't I? If a boy can do it, why can't a girl do it? But I ain't gonna do it because I'm too smart to even go and take that route.
Some people sell drugs because they want to do it, but some people do it because they don't have enough money, or their mom is strung out on drugs, or like they don't have the latest clothes or the fashion and stuff, so they want to turn to the other hand and sell drugs and get in gangs and hang out with this group of people, and then the outcome is you're going to either get locked up or be dead.
The chances are when you're upset, the only thing you turn to is that other person you don't like, or someone else who's innocent and even caught in a crossfire that goes on within you and another person. My friend John was taken because of a crossfire that took place due to a robbery that supposedly him and his crew did. He had nothing to do with it, but his crew did. But because of his crew did it, he was caught in the crossfire, and it resulted in his death. Shamar Cathell was shot over something so petty. How can a person get mad when you repping the same side, then you get locked up, you come out and start repping another side, that then you start beefing with the people you called your friends, and then it ends on 9/11 when you shot laying on Queen Street. It makes no sense. All they're doing is just killing the ones who have so much beneath them, and it's just killing the innocent ones. Just last week there was a shooting and the boy Hippie got shot. For what?
Gangs.
kids are outside with
He's paralyzed from the chest down. He got shot. He got shot in his neck from being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
So how about, what do you think about all this, like, repping asides in York City and all this and that?
It's basically childish because at the end of the day, none of these sides is going to stop you from getting shot or being killed because nobody really got your back.
For so much violence to happen and so much fighting and gangs and drugs. It's like, okay, you can say we're all related in here because it's so small. Everybody knows everybody. So you're fighting your family member or you're fighting somebody close to your family. It doesn't make sense in gangs and then violence and stuff. I think some people join gangs and rep sides and hang on the streets is because they want to either be popular or they want to be with this person. This in particular person, and just to be with this in particular person, you have to go do something, you gotta shoot at somebody, or you gotta do something that's gonna come back at you one day, a point in time. And I think people just want to join gangs or do stuff in the streets of York City just to fit in. And they don't have to do that. You can be your own person. I'm my own person. I don't go around. I don't rep sides. I don't do that. Yeah, I get in trouble. Everybody get in trouble. But I don't go around repping sides because that's not the thing. It's always going to be trouble no matter where you go. But in York, it's too small to fight one another. It's too small.
contributing all that. Oh, you did this and you did that, and you're not good for this, and you're this and you're that, and you're has all the drug dealers, and oh my gosh, you're going to kill me if I don't step out the car. Stop being stereotypical, because not everybody is like that. It's not everybody in York is so just rude. So when people out there, and some of y'all who are watching this, if y'all are out there and y'all being so stereotypical to the point where you're scared to go, you're scared to come in here because you think someone's going to rob you, or someone's going to beat you up, or you're going to get shot, and you know what I mean? Stop being like that, because not everybody's like that, and all you're doing is being prejudiced. And prejudice is what gets you being caught up in situations like
It's
that.
like all the, white schools look down on York City. Like, I go to Voltaire, and they just always be like, oh, you live in a city? Ain't that bad? Don't somebody die, like, every night? Don't they always shoot? And then and then the girl, she said that she was coming from New York Fair, and this black guy was following her, so she called her dad. Like, just because somebody's walking behind you, that doesn't mean they're following you, or that doesn't mean that they're going to do something to you. Just because we're in the city, and just because it's like, okay, basically, black and Puerto Ricans, like, it doesn't mean it's all violence. I mean, we do have peaceful stuff like the crossroads. We come here to get off the street, get out of trouble,